The story begins in the small fishing village of Tul. Early one morning, before anyone else is awake, Lila walks to the shore. When Lila went out on the beach, it was so early in the morning that there was no one else there. When she came to the edge of the sea, she lifted the folds of her sari and tucked them at her waist. Lila looked at the flowers from her basket and scattered them about the rock, then folded her hands and bowed. Lila's mother is seriously ill, and her condition seems to worsen every day. Her father, once a fisherman, has become an alcoholic who spends his time drinking instead of supporting his family. With their parents unable to provide for the household, Lila and her brother Harry must take on responsibility far beyond their years. Every day they worry about food, school fees, medicine, and the future.
Why don't you stress? You'll be late for school.
But you haven't made us tea yet. You're late.
Here's the milk.
Only this much?
That's all we can afford. What about father and mother?
I will take mother's glass to her. Mother.
Layla, has the children go to school
Yes, mother.
and Harry to the field?
Yes, Harry to the field.
And you must go to the market and cook, Layla.
Yes, mother.
Go on, go on. You are going to be late.
Can we have sweets? Please just buy us a few sweets.
No sweets. I don't have enough money.
Oh, Harry, just buy us just three, or two. Only one, please. Just one.
I said no sweets.
Harry used to go to the boys' school, but lately he had stopped, saying he had work in the fields now that their father did not even pretend to work anymore. As he just turned around, he saw the bright glint of a new tin shack that he had not seen before. Harry walked back to the land and there met one of the village boys wheeling his bicycle through the dust.
Hey Ramu, who's going to build a house here?
Harry, have you not heard of it?
Heard what?
Everyone in the village talk about it.
I don't go to the village. All they do is drink.
Well, the government going to build a lot of factories. Many of them, hundreds of them.
Dad, it's going to be a factory?
Yeah. We will get a job. We will get a job. See you later.
Harry thought about it all morning while he worked quietly in the fields behind their hut. All the time, he hoed and dug out stones and pulled up roots, preparing the single small field for a winter crops of vegetables. Harry has been thinking all day about the factory and the job he could get. All he could think of was, could he work in the factory and earn money?
Here, eat. Harry's still lying there, asleep. He sleeps all day. The only time he wakes up is at night and he goes straight to the toddy shop.
Let him.
Harry, he will kill himself. He will always drink those toddy those wicked men make and sell.
Let him.
What about us? What about mother? Who will look after us?
He won't look after us. We look after ourselves, don't we?
But Harry, you and I don't go to school anymore. Only Kamal and Bella go. And next year we won't be able to afford the school books for them. And we barely eat anything but this. And the only time we make money is when you go sell coconuts to the Malabaris. And the only time we eat fish is when you go fishing. Father never does, not anymore. And then mother, how will she get well if she never gets any medicine?
What can I do? I'm doing what I can.
But Harry, don't you think we need to do something more?
Something will come along, Lila. The boys in the village says that a factory is going to build in Tul and that everyone will get job. Perhaps I will get one too.
But when?
I don't know. Not now, not for a long time. In the meantime, I will look for work. The next time that the Silvas come from Bombay, I will ask them if they can take me back with them and give me work.
Bombay? You would have to leave us, Harry.
Yes, if I am to stay here, I could get work on a fishing boat.
Harry could not work anymore. He stared at the dry, stony field that he had to plant with vegetables. He walked down to the sea, which was heavy and still and glittering in the noonday sun. He put his hand behind his head and leaned against a tree trunk, half closing his eyes against the glare from the sea. Rameau came running and stopped under the trees along with the other boys from the village, who, like Harry, had given up going to school, although not for the same reason as Harry. Harry, Rameau, Bola, and Mahesh used to play together, go hunting with their dogs, or wrestle and climb on the coconut tree. But now they were too old to play, and they just sat or lay under the tree talking.
What did they talk about?
We will get jobs and then we will have money.
How will we get jobs? They will bring men from the cities to work in the factories.
No, they won't. City people will live in a village. How can they live here? There's nowhere to live. No shop, no cinemas. They will live here. If you live here, you can work in the factories.
We do not know how to.
As if we cannot learn. We can learn. Anyone can learn. Anyone can work with machines. They will show us and then we will have to do it.
How can we? We haven't finished school. We know nothing. We have to go to college to learn engineering.
College and school teach us nothing. We will learn in the factories.
Bella and Kamal, in their school uniform, crouched on the rocks using their quiltas, digging out the little slimy mollusks from the hard barnacle shells and slipping them into the little brass pot Lila has given them to fill. Up on the grassy bank where the patch came down their hut, Bella and Kamal were skipping and playing. Bella was hopping on one leg and trying to catch Kamal, who was running. Bella lurched forward to catch her sister, and Bella fell on her knees.
Don't roar, you will not hurt.
I was not going to.
Look how dusty you made your skirt.
Lila will wash it.
Lila will do everything now.
Have you caught any fish?
You took home some mollusks, didn't you?
Lila carried a plateful to their mother and then sat on the kitchen floor and ate with their sisters and brothers.
Where is father? Gone out.
Late at night, Lila and Harry, who were still awake, heard the men coming home, their father and the three brothers from the neighboring farm who drank together every night. They all tried to find their way home in the dark, calling to each other and singing to keep up their spirits. They made so much noise that the stray dogs of Tool woke up on hearing them and howled in the alarm and protest. Lila and Harry, who knew it was their father, tried to shut out the sounds by covering their heads with their hands.
Maybe a person said goodbye to him. He may be with him. There are so many of them and it is dark. Then he would die.
A little later, there was a thump against the front door. Their father flung it open, jarring the whole house so that the wall shook. The father bumped and lurched his leg onto their mom's room. They heard her begin to say something in protest, but he growled at her, then fell down in a heap and snored. The village road leading to the market was lined with houses, some of them solid brick and whitewashed, with bright floral patterns painted on their verandas' walls, and others made of mud, with tattered palm leaves for roof. Lila could not help staring, and a young girl who was watching from a brick house across the lake called to her.
See, Lila, the actors have come.
Which play do you know?
I don't know, but it will be on the same day as always.
Will you go and see it?
I will watch from my veranda.
You're lucky to live here in the village.
You can come with me and watch it.
I cannot go out at night.
Why not? Harry can bring you.
Harry and I cannot go out. We cannot leave the little girls alone.
What can happen to them? Your mother and father is here.
I have to go buy some rice and sugar. Will you come with me?
Mina had nothing to do. It seemed her parents were trying to find her husband, and she came. Mina bought some white and yellow flowers to make a garland for her hair. Lila could not spend money on such things. She went to one of the 2 grocery stores on the market square, where one could buy rice, eggs, potatoes, sugar, oil, tea, and sweets, and bought her rice there after carefully fingering all the varieties and choosing what seemed to be the best at the lowest price. Now, Biju's boat was being built. The village likes to watch the Alibo workers and to jeer at them. Sometimes that made Biju so angry that he shouted at them. It was always so noisy. A small boy would carry a folding chair down to the beach from his house and plant it on the sand for Beecher to sit on. Sometimes his wife came waddling down from the house to watch too.
Smugglers. They're all smugglers.
They're all smugglers.
Beecher go to jail.
Beecher go to jail. Do you think there's smugglers in our village, Harry?
Of course they are.
What do they smuggle?
Silver and gold.
No.
Yes, of course. There are smugglers in our village.
Where do you think they get it from? Can you find it in the sea?
No, sillies. It is from foreign countries where there are gold and silver mines and where it is far cheaper than here.
You have never seen it before.
Yes, I have never seen it, but we have all heard about it. All you women love gold and silver and buy them a lot, so the smugglers make a lot of money.
They say he's going to build the biggest boat in Thor.
Then I hope I can get a job from it.
Please do not work for Biju, Harry. You just said he's a smuggler. He may turn you into a smuggler too.
Then I will get rich and buy you gold and silver.
And make the police come catch you? No.
Then they will take me to Bombay. At least I will get to Bombay.
Do you want to go away to Bombay, Harry?
Of course I do, don't you?
It was the De Silvas, the family that came from Bombay to spend an occasional holiday in it and bring it suddenly to life for a few days. Whenever they came, life changed for the family in the little hut too.
Do you think they have come here for good?
Who would live here if we had a house in Bombay?
But look at how much luggage they have brought. It cannot be just a few days.
Harry is here. Open the door. It would be very fresh, and we would want meal in the morning and eggs. Can you get some very fresh ones?
The next few days, he was kept busy by them, buying their diya on the beach when the fishing fleet came in and fetching eggs and milk from the village market. The cook made Harry cut and clean when he brought it in, and sometimes chop and slice the vegetable as well. The ayah asked him to sweep the house, and he would call Lila to help.
Hey boy, you want this ticket? It's the limited edition. It's only 6 rupees to a new movie. Come on, boy.
Hey, buy our drink. We have.
It's only 6 rupees.
And sushi. You wanna try sushi?
It's only
Hey,
one.
boy,
Welcome to my fish
Come
market.
get the
We have
only
a lot of
ticket
fish you
left.
can choose.
It's only 3
It's only 6 rupees.
Okay.
Lila came to sweep the house for them. When Lila next went in to sweep, she had to clear away heaps of torn colored paper lying on the floor, and she carefully folded up the torn sheets and put them away in a neat heap.
Oh, just threw them away. Christmas is over.
Look here. This house, it's falling apart. We need a watchman. Someone to take care while we're away. We may not come here often, but we can't let it left here rot all the time. We'll pay you a small amount, but not much, since there's nothing much to do. Do you think your father can do it? He may not be around here, or he used to be around here back then, but I have not seen him in a long time. Maybe you can go ask him. Father, the man is calling you. He wants to give you a job.
A job?
Come on.
As Harry brought his father down to Mr. De Silva, where he was waiting by the car, his expression changed when he turned towards Harry and his father. He had asked a few short questions, but frowned at the long, mumbled answers and turned his head away. He shook his head and went up to tell his wife. Harry led his father back to the hut.
Useless. Dead and drunk in the morning. What can they do?
From the village? From who? Yes. I have met a lot of people. Who told me? There will be new fertilizer complex here. What is that? Oh, you don't know what that is? You will learn soon. You will learn soon. No, but tell me, what do they make at the factory? Fertilizers, I told you. What is that? Well, they're chemicals. Chemicals that make things grow. They can be nitrogen, they can be ammonia, and urea. Oh, manure? No, not manure, you pumpkin head. These factories, we produce tons and tons of chemicals to be sold outside the country and within the country. Chemicals for big farm. Chemicals to make things grow. And even better than the crops that you grow here. We will need people to work in these factories. But from where? From everywhere. Everywhere in India. They will all get jobs. What about us? You? You boy can work in a factory? I can learn. I think I can. I need a job. So you need a job. No money. Sick mother. Drunk father. Sisters to be married off with no dowries. How interesting. How do you know about my family? Oh, you all villagers are the same. You drink today, get drunk, lie under the coconut tree, leave the work to old women. Children's work, you go fishing, get drowned. You all are pumpkin heads. Well, sorry.
Harry knew he could never earn enough in tool to help his whole family. He would have to go to Bombay. Bombay was a great city. A city crowded with people who had somehow. How, when, that was still not clear to him.
What has happened?